Back in 1990, the city council members decided it was time to start a city festival. And because of the French heritage, they came up with the name Fete Des Lacs, which is French for Festival of the Lakes. It's grown exponentially from just a small area where we used to do the parade back in the city and the street dance over in front of the school to we're able to expand it now at the park here, get softball tournaments going on, and the air rides out here for the kids. Tuesday night they had music in the park over here. Wednesday night they had a safety program for the kids up at the firehouse. And then they had the Bald Eagle water sports on the lake, so we had our food truck there and sold hot dogs and that there. And then of course Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is usually the festivities that go on up at the park up here, which usually entertain kickball tournament, softball tournament, the air rides for the kids. This year is, I think, the first year we had the mini donuts along with us to give a little assortment to the crowd and the people coming up here. And everybody that comes up here seems to have a good time. It's really neat just to see the community come out together to have fun. People in the community come up with kids. They can have a good time with their kids on the air rides, and a few people stop up for a couple beers, watch a couple softball games, and like I said, we're selling hot dogs and brats and hamburgers out of our food trailer. And it's just a neat way to kind of join together and have some fun. My favorite part, I'm a little bit partial because I ran the parade. I've always enjoyed the parade, especially the marching bands in the parade. I could walk along the marching band through the whole thing and I'd be in seventh heaven. And I enjoy up here now dealing with the people in our community when the ball tournaments and stuff are going on, talking to people when they come up for a beer or over by the food wagon. It is really nice to see the families coming together to have a good time. When you see the kids smiling and running around, they got a snow cone or something in one hand and whatever, and they run along with their dad and they got a smile on their faces. To me, I guess that's what all this hard work is for. And the Lions do use this as a fundraiser, so the money that we do raise goes to help people in need in our community. And then we also donate on an international level. Any of the stuff that we have planned is put on the city's website, or Centerville website. And the Lions have a website out there. They can usually find out information on that. It's just a neat sense of community when you just see all these people running around and the kids running around and having fun, and knowing you had a part of planning that to make these kids' day is just kind of a neat feeling. People around here are missing a good time.